What if I tell you that you can connect an external source to your Xpeng G6 to watch streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus, Max, Amazon Prime, even watching movies, watching IPTV, for instance, and even playing games with your Nintendo Switch, your Steam Deck, and any other type of consoles? Yes, that it's possible on your Xpeng G6, and today we are going to dive into what material is needed, how to connect it, and what is going to happen in the car. So, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hugo, I'm from Portugal, and let's dive into the subject.
So let's start first with the connections inside the car. So as you can see in the central console, we have these three possible connections. The first two are active connections, so USB-A and USB-C. So they can charge and they act as an active connection, so they can communicate with the car. And then we have the 12 volt here that it's only for power purposes. On our screen, we have the dedicated app for the wired casting, that it's this one. And you don't need really to launch the app because every time you connect an external source, the app will launch by itself. But then you can, of course, use other apps and return to it by using the app icon. I even have a shortcut here for that app. And if we launch it now, you will see that there is nothing. It's only instructions on how to connect these any external source. So it's very easy. Let's start connecting things and see what happens here. The first item that we are going to connect, it's this Xiaomi TV Stick that it has HDMI input, and we have also here a micro USB for the power. We have the remote here, and with this device we can watch any streaming. So this is an Android system, so we will have the full screen of the Xiaomi, and you can have the streaming services, you can have games, you can have movies, you can have IPTV, whatever apps it is are available for this type of devices. So it will extend a little bit the power of the system. So let's start what we need in terms of cables. So we have the product itself here, and then we need, of course, the Ugreen converter here. So this is a video capture card from Ugreen. Okay, I think this is one of the best ones to get for this. It's very cheap. We have it in Amazon. So it has a possibility to connect by USB-C or USB-A. I will be using USB-C. Okay, and then it has the other side for the HDMI connection. Okay, so it is very easy. We will just need to connect these two together, and then connect this one to the car, and then finally we need to power the Xiaomi. And for that I have this here, the USB micro USB card cable with the end part as USB-C. And as I said, I will be using the 12 volt with this adapter that's also coming from Amazon, that gives 40-watt power in each of these slots, so that I can power the Xiaomi or any other device for it. So first we will connect then the Xiaomi to the Ugreen capture card. This will be on the USB-C of the car. We will connect the micro USB to the Xiaomi, and finally we will connect the power to the adapter here. So this is what is going to be connected to the car: power and then USB-C. So we have then here, let's connect it here, it's powered, and then let's connect the USB-C in here. And as soon as we connect the capture card, we will get this. So as you can see, we have already the system here, and I have the remote here. Let's do one thing. Let's go back here to the car. let's go here to internet hotspot, and okay, we have Android Auto. Let's connect the hotspot here, and let's go back to the wired. I think we are already connected. Let's start now with Max. We are touching, but it doesn't work with touchscreen. Of course, it's just a projection. So we are starting Max. It seems that it has internet already. So I'm using the hotspot from the car itself, but you can use, for instance, the hotspot from your mobile or any other source if you have. And that's it. So we are inside Max. It's working. So we can go here to Game of Thrones, and here it is. Okay, guys. So as you can see, it's working. Let's go back. And as you can see, we have here plenty of apps. We can go. So you just need to configure wherever you want, and then you have here plenty of stuff that you can play. So movie arc to see some movies. We have here, for instance, this is public Portuguese TV that I'm going to play. So let's do RTP play. Direct TV, channel 1. And it's working. So as you can see, I'm watching some TV in the car. The sound is coming from the stereo system. So it's working. Let me just show you the connections. So as you can see, again, USB-C and power there, and the system it's here. So it can be stored here. It's always there. Let me just do something. So if I want to leave this and go, for instance, to navigation, also normal way, and then go back to the wired. So as you can see, I'm still in the car interface, and I have on the split screen also the TV. Okay, guys, so the second external source that I will connect to the car is this Nintendo Switch. And that's the reason why I have a different device is because the other one has an HDMI output already. This one, as it is a Nintendo Switch, doesn't have. It's a USB-C. So I thought initially that we could connect USB-C to USB-C to the car, but it doesn't work. So we need a different cable that will convert this signal from USB-C to to HDMI, and then repeat the process that we did on the previously shown device. So basically, we start with the needed cable to convert the USB-C to HDMI. Okay, this is important to refer that this cable it's a Nintendo Switch cable, so it's compatible with Nintendo Switch. It works with some other sources, but I got information that many people are having trouble connecting their Nintendo Switch because the cables that they are using are not helping. It's staying a black screen or no signal information. So I decided to buy one that specifically said that it would work with Nintendo Switch. Okay, this cable it's an HDMI, but on this side, as you can see, it has a power supply. So we need to provide power to the cable. So we need this. We need the cable to give then the power. So let me get the cable. So the cable it's here. So it is USB-C here to USB-C. Again, we will need the adapter for the car, the 12-volt car, and then we will need the capture card that we used before. So let me just disconnect it here from the Xiaomi, and we need this capture card. So here we are again. So we have this Nintendo Switch. We will connect the USB-C to the Switch itself. I hate this covers because then it makes it difficult to connect. Then we will have the power supply here connected here. Okay, I will leave it here. And then we will connect the other side of the power supply to the adapter here. And then we will connect the green capture card again to the HDMI. So once again, we will have USB-C to the car and 12-volt adapter to the car. So first connecting the power to the 12 volt. It's done. As you can see on the Nintendo Switch, it's giving power to the Nintendo Switch. Okay. And then here again, I will bring the cable to connect on the external source. I don't see it. It's there. As soon as we connect, we will get this information here, and then we will have the Nintendo Switch over there. So it's very simple. As you can see, it's working again. So we just need to take out then the remote controls and start playing it. So it's very simple. It's working pretty well, as you can see.
Hi guys, so I think this is a very good implementation from Xpeng that opens up a huge amount of possibilities to enjoy more the car. For me, it's very useful because I spent many times, many hours inside the car waiting, for instance, for my kids that are in some activities. And this way I can watch my series, I can watch my movies, some TV, even play games. So for me, it's very useful, and it was one of the reasons why I got this car. I would like only to make a couple of remarks. So on my daily basis, I am using USB-A, so one of the active ports on the Xpeng for the recordings. So I have there my disc connected, and I record all the cameras and the sensory information to there. And then on the USB-C, it will be my external source connection. So I will have my capture card there, always there, ready to be connected. And then I will have on the 12 volt my adapter with USB, and then I will power wherever I want using that 12 volt power. Usually on my daily basis, I will have the Xiaomi TV Stick always there, connected already to the capture card and powered. So every time I turn on the car, it will get power, it will boot up, and then every time that I want to see anything, I will just connect the video card, the capture card to the car, and it will immediately start the streaming process in the screen. So this is going to be my daily stuff, and I will just keep the other cables inside any of in the central console, for instance, so that anytime that my kids arrive to the car with their Nintendo Switch and they want to play any games or whatever, they can then connect their consoles to the car. Another remark is that you can even, as at least as Xpeng said on the release notes for this version of software, you can even connect even a PlayStation 5. Okay, the only limitation that you have on connecting devices to the car is the power supply. So the car, of course, has some limitations on how to power devices. So that's why PlayStation 5, for instance, of course, you can use, because the Xpeng has the possibility to provide energy to external devices with the adapters. I will not test that because I'm not planning on using a PlayStation 5 in the car, but you can. So the technology is there. So basically, it's just capturing an HDMI interface and showing it in a screen. So it's there. So you only need to consider how to power the devices. So when I talk about Xiaomi TV Stick, of course, you can get a bunch of other IPTV, Android boxes, or whatever, even Apple box, Apple TV. You can connect a MacBook, anything that it's powered and can then provide just a screen to the system with using the captured card. So guys, thank you very much again for being here. If you like this content, if you want me to do some more videos on the Xpeng G6, just leave a comment, subscribe the channel, it will help, you know the drill. And leave a comment, tell me what you would like to test on the Xpeng to know more about it, and I will do it for you.